Hi, I'm Jale. Welcome to my channel. This is going to be a reading for Gemini, all aspects, and or the cross watcher from the 1st up until and including the 15th of March 2021. So if you have Gemini aspects in your chart and or you're a cross watcher for a Gemini, this reading could be for you. Remember, this is a general reading. Take what resonates and leave the rest. If you feel like this doesn't resonate, check other aspects of your chart. Could well be that they resonate for your situation more. And it could just be that your story isn't being looked into this time, maybe next time. And or maybe I'm just not the reader for you. So let's have a look at the theme for the Geminis for the 1st to the 15th of March 2021. Theme, please, Spirit. What's the theme here, please? What is the theme? I'm hearing excuses. Moon and the star. Secrets, confusion, unsure about the future, healing. Secret healing. Secret hope, confusion about what someone wants. We've also got temperance on the bottom of the deck. So let's see what deck I'm going to go with today. I want to use this deck. Let me use this deck here. Okay, so let's take a look at Gemini's energy. Gemini, please, Spirit. Okay, so we've got the 6 of Wands and the 5 of Swords. Okay, so someone has some plans here to move forward, but they're being blocked, all right? So someone wants to move forward and do something, but they're also feeling blocked, and or there's a resistance to those plans. Let's see. I'm hearing confusion as well. We've got the 2 of Swords. Someone doesn't want to see a situation. I don't want to see it. It feels like someone that is trying to block this person. Yeah, someone's energy is very inconsistent and in and out, very much kind of up and down. And you've got another energy here that is trying to block. Someone felt very restricted mentally, but that's lifting. I think the tables are turning. I think someone that was originally very kind of blocked and not able to see is now starting to see things. And I think someone else is now not wanting to acknowledge what's being shown from that shift in energy. Yeah, makes sense. Someone knows that there's an investment that's being withdrawn here, and that's what's worrying them. So that there's a concern about an investment. My head as well is absolutely aching at this point as well. So this could be causing a lot of headaches, but someone's going within here to figure out how to restore the situation and what the future holds. There's a promise here of someone else, again, another person involved in a situation where this person's, there's a masculine or someone that looks like they want to leave, and a feminine who looks like they don't want them to leave, but the masculine wants to go towards another feminine. There's a lot of blocks here, restrictive energy. There's a secretive connection that again could even involve marriage, that this masculine wants to go towards and leave behind a karmic. And it's like it's taken a while for this masculine to figure out what they wanted, but they're seeing this energy for what it is now. But they know that this other karmic doesn't want to allow that person to leave. Let's see what else we can figure out here. Yeah. Someone wants to, yeah, someone's getting ready to leave an existing commitment here. There is a burden, but they don't want to be in that anymore. They want to end. So there's someone's emotionally walked away already. Yeah, so someone's working on ending. So it's hidden plans for the future that they're not sharing with this karmic, but they are definitely putting into place, ready to leave. And they're probably not being very honest about it. they're probably not being truthful about what they're planning on doing, for fear of repercussion or issue. But they are definitely getting ready to leave. I feel like what they're trying to do is, they know that if they were, again, they've made the decision that they don't want to invest in this situation, but they haven't yet told the person, again, for fear of repercussion, because it feels like an awkward, tricky energy here. Whatever this was a very toxic long-term situation that was weighing a heavy burden on the person involved. But again, someone's manifesting a way out of this. Yeah. So the masculine is in charge of this situation. Let's have a look. It feels like they know what they're doing. So I don't think they're being honest. I think they're trying to they're keeping their cards close to their chest here about what they're doing. They're biding their time for something here before they actually say what they're really doing. So they're kind of, it's almost like they're pretending that everything's okay, but they're biding their time. Yeah, this person's already feeling very responsible for this other connection they want to go towards. But there's a wait. There's something that they have to wait on. That it's not allowing them to leave immediately. They don't. There's something they have to wait on here. For some of them, there's actually someone that could be around this karmic, and they're hoping that this person will get together with this karmic and they won't have to worry. For the majority of them, they're having to appease both sides to make it, because whatever they don't want this karmic to know that they're leaving for some reason. I don't know. Maybe they know the repercussions, or they know that it will cause problems. Something. There's a reason though. Yeah, there's a defensiveness around, so they're biding their time for something here. Let's try and figure out what they're trying to, why they're taking so, what are they doing? What is the reason they have to wait? Because there's a reason they can't leave, is what the cards suggest. That there's a reason they can't physically show their hand and let the karmic know that they're leaving. So let me figure out what exactly that involves. Spirit, why? Yeah, secret future plans. Why can't they tell the karmic? Why are they hiding the fact that they're going to leave from the karmic, Spirit? Why are they hiding? Because they know they'll be met with resistance. Also speculation. So I don't know whether or not the karmics already had a suspicion. Again, money. And it's a protection of their money. That's the reason they're doing it. What is the reason they can't just leave, Spirit? Business. They could have a business together. If they leave, they will be having to probably feel like they're going to be... So this is what I'm getting. For those that have joint assets and or a business, if they are the one that suggests they're leaving, it's going to put them at a weaker position. And this karmic will be in a position where they'll say, well, I don't want you to leave. So, and then this person feels that they're going to have to give money. So it's like they feel trapped. They know that this karmic is going to kind of make them feel like, well, I don't want you to leave. So how are you going to compensate me? That's the kind of negotiation that I feel will happen. And from that, you're limited then, aren't you? Because it's, you can't just sit there and go no, because it could be that there's a business tie-in that they'd have to buy them out of, or there'd be a loss of the money. If they were to buy them out, they'd be both losing out. So it could be that they're having to get money together. What does this masculine have to do to leave? There could also be a health issue. Maybe they're on health insurance together. They've got health insurance together, and they have a health issue that's currently being looked at as well. Again, it could be that there's something publicly that's not going to help them. Maybe they've got a business in the public that they don't want to create a bad situation for. We've got discrimination in the reverse, exaltation and generosity. So it feels like someone is going to be in a weaker position around the monetary element here, which is why the masculine is trying to protect what they've built. And you may sit there and go, well, who cares? Let's see. Why should the masculine not just leave, Spirit? Well, who cares, right? What can you tell us, Spirit? What can you tell us about why this isn't so important for the masculine not to be able to leave, or why they can't? Again, generosity. So if they were to leave, they're going to have to probably pay this person off or to buy them out. The other possibility is that this person had a suspicion that this person was going to go to someone else, and so they're going to bring that up as well and say, well, you've got someone else. So if they're married, again, the divorce grounds, again, if there's a divorce situation where there's a third party, then I'm fairly sure legally that would come into some kind of monetary issue or compensation. And then we've got revenge and indecision. So it could be that the masculine knows how this karmic would react and knows that what this karmic is capable of, and so therefore isn't prepared to reveal the hand yet. What is this masculine waiting for? Why is he not showing his hand? An opportunity. The masculine's waiting for an opportunity to take a decision or make a decision on this and strike while the iron's hot, where it will benefit them. Almost like, I don't know, what kind of opportunity is the masculine waiting for? What does the masculine think will happen? Okay, so it's going to be done on principle. So if, let's say, for example, this karmic says, okay, well, you know, you're not going to leave because I know you're going to a third party. And so it's almost like they're trying to get, the masculine is trying to get a position of power over this person before they leave, so that there's nothing this person can say, and so that they're able to clear the... So it's almost like, let's say, for example, this person had originally accused them of cheating. This person wants to put ground towards that, space towards it, so that when they do finally leave, there's enough time that's spent, there's enough finances that have been backed up, the preparations are underway, and they've got themselves into a higher position where they're able to negotiate without being in a weakened position. Because they know, again, we've got health in the reverse and caution. So this person could have had health issues, and they know that maybe they need some time to kind of build that up, possibly. They also know that they're going to have to probably spend a lot of money on this, and they're not prepared to do that straight away. So that's why they're so undecided about how to go about it. They know they're going to leave, but they don't know how they're going to get to this point, because there's too many anomalies. There's too many, you know, situations that could cause an issue. We've got impulsiveness and romance. So for a small percentage of them, they also don't want to just kind of randomly rush towards you, and then, you know, without really thinking of what that kind of will bring in, you know, into the situation. So they're trying to be a bit resourceful with it. They're trying to build up a more concentrated approach, so that they're not just randomly, you know, flying from one situation to the next. So that I think they're trying to organise themselves, basically. Let's see what else we can figure out here. What else is going on here, Spirit? What else hasn't been covered that's happening for Gemini's reading? What else is happening here that we haven't already discussed? It says, enhances unity through the sharing of information, engenders social awareness and empathy. So it could be that, again, we've got mother and networker. So again, maybe this person's close to the family. Maybe they've got children with this person, so it's not as easy as just random. Maybe their mum's on their side. And again, there could be a manipulation where, you know, this could affect other people, or they're worried it's going to affect the kids or something. How this person will react is, again, they're worried how that will impact the whole situation and what this person will do, basically. Right, what is this? So This person's trying to do the right thing at the right time, but I think they're confused about how to do it based on what the situation presents, really. I don't think this person can just freely leave for many different reasons, if I'm totally honest with you. Now, some of you, it will be one reason or another. Again, we've also got here a masculine who still needs time to heal, because the masculine's not showing us that it's like they're having to heal first before they can step up and defend their ground. So it's like the masculine's trying to heal to then release themselves, but it's being sabotaged at the same time, because we've got saboteur at so highlights your fear of self-empowerment and the changes it will bring to your life. So again, the healing, the moon, the subconscious, and the star. So it could have been issues around the mother where maybe that's being played out, but again, or there's other connections here that's bringing this person into a disillusioned, disempowered position that's harder for them to break out of, possibly. Right, let's get an idea of the outcome here. Right, Spirit, what is the outcome? What is the outcome here, please? Oh, looks like an ending. So there's a decision to be made, right? Where they know they have to close it out. There's a burden that they know they have to close out, but there's a pause. So let's see what else we can figure out. So it's like they know they're leaving, they just don't know how to leave. It's kind of how I want to say it, really. Where are we going with this, Spirit? What are we doing here? You're showing me different cards, but you're not telling me what. Okay. Let's see. What is the outcome for Gemini's reading? Okay. Ironic. So we've got woman holding a coin. So this feels like it comes down to money. Someone has got the upper hand around a wealth situation. That means this masculine has to tread a little bit carefully. And we've got the temple path and victory. So at some point this is going to develop into a victory. But it looks like there's a karmic implication. And it's talking about the need for healing and strength at this time, because it may not be the right time. Let's see what else we can figure out here. What is the outcome for the 1st to the 15th of March? And again, we've got a never-ending story. So this could have gone round in a bit of a loop before. But again, we've got the fate. So at some point, this is going to close out. But it's a matter of divine timing. All right? Again, the stars could be astrologically guided. And the moon, which is a karmic pattern and or a subconscious need to close out and heal. So again, we have to, if that is the case, we have to honour that, because again, you know, it's spirit's plan, isn't it? Not our own. So let's have a look what else we can figure out here. What other messages, please, for Gemini's reading from the 1st to the 15th? What are the other messages, please, for Gemini's reading? We've got willpower and life force. So this is about really generating that kind of will, that strength. So again, it could well be that this person hadn't stood their ground before, allowed this person to maybe do a lot of things, take charge, and now this time they're having to learn that. Again, it's a lesson, right? It's something that they have to learn. What else are we going for here? What else? See what else we can figure out for Gemini's reading. What else, Spirit, for Gemini? Wow. So again, there's a need to be careful, possibly because this person may have been a bit sneaky before. So again, Spirit are advising kind of precaution with that, which might well be why this person's biding their time a little bit. What are the messages, please? What are the other messages in this reading? For Gemini's reading, please. So we've got inspiration. So again, it could be that you've been helping this person through the situation and healing. Okay. And it says what is already with you. So it could well be that, again, it's this person's, again, alignment is with you. But in order to be aligned with you, they have to go through this last lesson possibly. Okay. Bottom of the deck is big, bold vision. So again, it's like this is helping them to get to where they need to be. We've got divine feminine. The frequency of the divine feminine supports our receptive, nurturing and soft side, allowing it to express itself openly and helping us to connect to our intrinsic understanding of our connection to all of creation. So again, the moon is the feminine, right? And the star is healing. So it could be that this person does have connection issues to feminines. It could be that you're needing healing, they're needing healing. Maybe they need to heal their mother wounds as well. And so this is all interlinked for a reason. Okay, again, root chakra is about security as well. So again, it could be that this was needing to happen. This was needing to kind of be worked through. Maybe they relied on connecting with this person out of material security, and they've learnt their lesson that doesn't equate to love, and so they have to close out the chapter. Let's see what the final messages for the reading, please. Final messages for the reading, please. Yeah, it's like this person that they're with, they don't want to be left out in the cold. And so it's like they know that this is coming to an end, and they know that if they don't ask for the money, then who's going to look after them? That there's a security element that the karmic's looking for as well, which is why this is harder for the masculine to leave, because the masculine knows that the karmic is dependent or reliant on them financially and or through this business possibly. Final messages, please, for Gemini reading. So we've got impatience and passion. So they're asking for patience here. We've got the throat chakra and the sacral chakra. So this is emotional, independence, but also this is about communication. Again, if this is your person, the timing is needed because of what they're learning, which will help them learn when they're coming to you. So again, if they're not quite ready, it's because there's still things for them to learn essentially, and or there's a soul contract that's being closed out. We need to give that some time. So let's have a look at the final message for the Gemini reading. What else, Spirit, would you like to give to the Geminis watching, or whoever's watching this video? What is the final messages or message, please? Balance. Love is not always about agreeing just for the sake of it. A great relationship is one that both supports and challenges. So again, it could be, we've got the yin and the yang here. So it could be that you felt like this person's never been there for you. Well, maybe they have to learn to go through hard times in order to then appreciate what you've done for them, or to learn how to do that. But if there's been no balance, it looks like that's what this person might be learning. Okay. And let's pull one more. Let's pull one more. What is the final message for the Geminis? What is the final message? Romance. Lavish the one you love with personal affection and attention. So again, it basically implies that for you to kind of go through this, it involves a happier ending where you guys can enjoy your time. So it'll be all the more sweeter when it does come through, especially after the healing. But this is a promise of a kind of a better future, or a promise of a healed future, which at the moment may look confusing or like it's up in the air. But again, doesn't mean to say that you have to hold back or you feel like there's no hope. There is hope. It just means that it's not ready yet to come through, if that makes any sense. Let's pull one from the... What can you tell the Geminis watching, please? What can you tell the Geminis? Okay, so for some of you, obviously, it'll be about reevaluating the situation. Maybe you've got red flags and they're not going away, all right? So for those of you who know that it's not for you, or you've been doubting the situation and your gut instinct's telling you it's not good. And then for some of you, you need to ask for signs, because this will, again, guide you in the right direction here. All right, look for a sign. Okay, guys, this was your reading for Gemini. Hopefully that's been of some help. Thank you for your likes, your shares, and your subscriptions. Until next time, take care.